Hello and welcome back once again, ladies and gentlemen. This is Basic Gamer, and I hope you guys are doing well and having a fabulous time and enjoying the DLC. And if you are having trouble getting to the Cerulean Coast or further down, which is coming to the Stone Coffin Fissure, and you don't know how to get here and you haven't figured out how to get well, there will be a seal on the entrance to the stone Coffin Fissure. So how will you unseal or unseal it? Yeah. Well, you have come to the right spot because we will be telling you what to do. Firstly, I'll be telling you what to do on the map. So I'm starting off from the castle front side of Grace, which is very easy to get to. So you start the DLC from here, Graveside, Plainside of Grace, then the Scorched Ruins. You come to the three-path cross the bridge, watch out for Ballista Guy, and then you come to the castle front side of Grace, and this is where we are going to be starting off from. Once you are here, you're going to basically take a left and then come around this path. But you're going to come through here. This is the middle path, you can say. And then we're going to come out and, well, we're going to take a left, right? And once you take a left over here, we're going to come through a cave and we touch the Elac River cave side of Grace. Okay, now once you're here, you come out of the cave, you take a left, duck, 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 make your way to the Elac River downstream side of Grace, and then you come down the waterfall over here. And now watch out, there's going to be a, what do you call it, Mr. Giant Guy is going to be here around about this area. Okay, so what I did was I came around from this area, like came around him, and then Giant is like those big demon guys, who kick fire at you. So yeah, just come around from this side, and then this is the path which will take you to the Cerulean Coast. Now from the Cerulean Coast, it's not that difficult. It's just straightforward. Keep following this path. Watch out for the dragon on the way and make your way up. This is the map fragment, or the map for this area is going to be somewhere over here. And then once you make your way up, you can always touch this side of Grace. But we are going this way. Duck, 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 coming through. Watch out for the giant over here. And then you will touch the Fissure side of Grace. Okay, and you gotta make your way down through this hole. And once you reach, well, to the bottom, not quite the bottom, but to a point where there's an entrance which will be sealed initially. The entrance is actually to the Stone Coffin Fissure, but it's going to be sealed. And how do you unseal it? Well, basically, you gotta come to, where are we? So Castle Front again. So you gotta come to the High Road Cross side of Grace. And one way of coming here is you beat Rellana, and then you come through the back of Castle Ences, and then you're gonna make your way just following this path. And once you hit this gate, when you come here, you're gonna see a message pop up on your screen, and it's gonna say something that has been broken somewhere, or something like that. Some charm has been broken, or some charm is there, but something has been broken. Okay, so that means that is the message that the seal to the Stone Coffin Fissure has been broken. Okay, so but there is another way. If you want to skip Rellana and you're like, hey, she's too hard, there is a way past her. You can skip her, and that is, well, showing you on the map again. Same thing, we're gonna be following the middle path. And initially we went left and then came through this place and came to the Elac River Cave, right? But this time you're not going to take a left, you're going to keep going straight, and you're going to see a Miranda blossom somewhere around this area. And then there's going to be a sealed jump spring over here. Sorry, the map is, I haven't been to that area, so I don't have the map for this. But it's going to be a sealed jump spring. You got to unseal it. I'll be showing you at the end of the video. I'll show you this shortcut or skip part as well. But yeah, you will unseal it and then make a jump up to reach the behind the fort of Reprimand side of Grace, touch Morth Highway, and then keep following this path, Morth Highway ruins again, and then you come to the High Road Cross. So that's to skip Rellana if you don't want to fight her. But I have a cheesy strategy of taking her out, and I'll share the link to that video in the description below. I know the video is getting pretty long, but this has to be done because otherwise you're going to get confused and you're going to get lost. Okay, so first of all, I'm going to show you how to get to the Cerulean coast, okay? And then how do you make your way to this place, right? The stone Coffin Fissure, which is our target or goal, the main goal for the video. And then at the end, I'll show you that little skip or shortcut that I was talking about if you don't want to fight Rellana, all right? So we're starting off from the castle front side of Grace, and like I showed you at the start of the video, it's pretty easy. You start the DLC from here, and then you come to the Scorched Ruins, 3-path cross, and then castle front, and this is where we are now. That's the castle front side of Grace. Okay, giddy up, let's go. So take a left here, and then keep following the path. Okay, and I'll keep explaining what I've shown on the map at the beginning of the video, as well as we keep going forward. So this is, we are about to reach that point which I said was the middle path, and if you keep going straight that way, that's the lava ruin intake. You get a pretty good weapon from there, and I've got a little video on that as well on my channel showing you how to get it. Okay, so this is the middle path so far, and because we're being chased right now, so won't be able to open a map as yet. Okay, come on. Okay, so we got the map open. So yeah, we're gonna be taking a left here, right? But if I'll show you, see that Miranda? That's the one for the shortcuts. Okay, the skip for Rellana, but we're not going there at the moment. I'll show that at the end of the video. I'll do another run and show you how to do that part. In this one, we're going and taking a left here, and then we just keep following this path down through. There'll be another Miranda blossom at the front of outside the tunnel that we need to take to get to our first side of Grace, which is the Elac River side of Grace, Elac River Cave side of Grace. So here we are. Keep going, going, going. And if you haven't, like, if you want to see what we do just on the map, just do check the first few minutes of this video if you have just skipped to this point, because I've explained everything on the map as well. So but this is much better because you're not going to be confused. We're going to keep showing you. So this is the Elac River cave side of Grace, and we're going to be taking a left and then hitting the Elac River downstream side of Grace. Once we're out of the cave and taking a left, taking a few jumps down over here, you got to be a little bit careful. Some of them are not jumps at all, they're just, what do you call them? You just fall, like you just keep falling on them. But some of them are jumps, so they're not that hard actually, but if you're a little bit casual about it, you can die, because I have died here a few times. And watch out for Mr. C. I was gonna go to the wrong place. Mr. Birdie was gonna get us. Okay, so I took the hard part. You could come from the left side as well, but yeah, I've just taken the hard jump there. You could have come, if you came from the left side, it would have been much easier. A few more of those jumps, or some of just drop downs. You don't even have to jump, like I said. And now we are touching the Elac River downstream side of Grace. So it's this one. Okay, and now we're gonna make our way forward to the Cerulean coast, and that's the demon down there, the fire demon guy that I was talking about. So we basically, to not engage with him, see that guy, because he can hit really hard, and this guy actually doesn't kick stuff. I think he actually has some sorcery powers that the fireballs actually chase you. So you do pick up a pretty cool item on the way. And what is that item? It's the Lightning Perfumer's bottle. Yeah, just around about this area. But we are also trying to avoid that. So over here, you're going to pick up the Lightning Perfumer's bottle. Yeah, but we're trying to just avoid that big guy. So that's why we're going from this side. And just hang in there, guys, because we're about to reach the Cerulean coast area, and it is so beautiful. Yes, sir, it is. Okay, let's keep going. Keep going. Duck, 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 duck. And I did mention at the start of the video, I do have a boss fight video on my channel as well, where we're just cheesing, or it's a bit of a cheesy strategy to take out Rellana. So the Cerulean coast, and we just keep going straight. Watch out for Mr. Dragon, Ghost Flame Dragon. Plenty of these guys around in the game. I have not fought even one of them as yet. I've just been exploring the areas, and to be honest, I have come across so many places and still keep coming across new places. Then I look up stuff online, and there's still so many places. I am just loving exploring the areas. I tell you, I haven't even picked up that much stuff. I do have some videos on some locations for weapons and talismans and all that from the DLC. Okay, so this is where you're going to pick up the map from this area, all right? And then we have made our way up, and then we're taking a ride to see that peak. That's where we're headed. And then there's going to be a big hole in the ground, which is where we're gonna go. Okay, so you can always come and touch this Serene Coast cross side of Grace if you're worried, but I don't think there's anything except this guy. And if you keep on the path, you don't have to worry about these sentinel worms or whatever they are. But yeah, watch out for the pots because they cause sleep. I think they're sleep pots because I have been hit once or twice, and like a purple bar started to go, but it didn't get full, so I'm still not sure, but I think it was sleep. Okay, so we made it to the point where you gotta make a few jumps down. So that's the spot where we're gonna go down from, and then we're gonna hit the fissure side of Grace, okay? And then once you hit the fissure side of Grace, basically you come to a spot where there's an opening. Well, it's the entrance to the stone coffin fissure, but it will be sealed, like I said at the start of the video. And you got to make your way to a certain point across one, like behind Castle Ences, and then it will break. But I did explain that at the start of the video, so if you don't understand what I'm saying, just watch the video from the start properly and it will all make sense, okay? I know I also do the same thing, you know, I try to skip stuff and then I get confused. So just watch the first few minutes of the video, which is explaining everything on the map, and then you won't be confused. Okay, so this is I'm just gonna get off the horse and redo this so that I can show you the map. So this is the fissure side of Grace, right? And now we just gotta make our way through. So this entrance is going to be sealed, and it's going to say it's sealed by Mikala's something, by Mikala. So for that we have to make it to another spot, which I'll show you, but yeah, this is it. So this is how you get here. Okay, so how do you unseal it? I'll explain it one more time if you skipped the start. You basically gotta come through, fight Rellana, or make this shortcut behind the castle, which I shall be showing you shortly. But if you come and beat Rellana, you gotta hit the high road, cross side of Grace. Just follow this path, and all you gotta do is come to this point, the gate for this big castle or this place. I haven't been to it as yet, and a message will pop up on the screen which will say something has broken, and that basically means that the seal to the entrance has been broken, and then you can explore this area. Okay, now for the shortcut or the skip, I'll just start off from the castle front side of grace again, so that you don't get confused. But like I said at the start of the video, like the first few minutes I've explained everything on the map. So if you're getting confused, or you're not, like, if you're just skipping through the video, then just watch the first few minutes at least, and then everything will start making sense. Okay, and this one is a bit of a long one. I don't like making really long videos, but this had to be long because I didn't want just wanted to explain everything clearly, so you don't get confused. Okay, just keep following the path, and this time I'm showing you how to skip Rellana. I do have a video on it as well, but I didn't want to say that, check the description for that video. I thought I'll just show everything in this one video, but I do have a video, separate video, showing how to do this and how to skip Rellana to get behind Castle Encies. Okay, so initially we went left to get to the Serene Coast from about this area. So we went that way, right? But now we're going this way. So we say we're going right. Now there's going to be a jump spring, which is going to be sealed when the first time you arrive here. So you've got to unseal it. And it's pretty easy to do that. You just got to like climb a little bit, and you'll see a pile of rocks sitting amongst a circle of small little rocks as well. So that this one is going to be sealed. What you got to do is you got to make your way up over here and then here, and see this spot. You're going to just hit the rocks that are piled up here, and you just got to attack them, hit them, roll on them, whatever, once, and then this will open, and you got to make a big few jumps. And yeah, this is going to help you get to well, basically behind Castle Encies, so that you can make your way to the big castle, right? Okay, so this is the Fort of Reprimand. So yeah, so you can make your way to the big castle door, so that the seal, okay, just got to make a quick jump here, so that the seal that is sealing off the entrance to the stone fissure, or stone coffin fissure, disappears, okay, or it gets unsealed. So a lot of stuff to get over here as well. Watch out for Omen. He likes to really look at that, look at that, look at that, look at that, look at that. He is like, he just wants to kill us. He's like, you are my dinner. Where did you go? Where did you come from? Where did you go? Okay, so we're gonna touch this side of Grace. This is the Morth Highway south side of Grace. All right, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna make our way through here, touch the Morth Ruin side of Grace, and then you just gotta come around, and this is where the highway road cross side of Grace is, right? And you touch this one, and you gotta make your way to this spot to unseal the, well, the passage to the stone coffin fissure. Yes, sir. So watch out for dragon, and just keep making your way through. We're almost there, guys, almost there. So what do you think? And like I did mention during the beginning and maybe in the mid part of the video, if you're having trouble with Rellana, I've got a cheesy strategy of taking her out, and you can check out the description of this video to see how to do it. Okay, so this is the Morth Ruin side of Grace, okay, and we're almost there. You just got to keep following this path, but this guy's on a horse, so I don't want to be too close to him because he'll start chasing us, and then we won't be able to open our map. Okay, so we're almost there. Get out of their way as well. Okay, see, we can still open the map. So we are at the point where if you take a left, you will hit the high road cross side of Grace, which is just behind Castle Encies, which is the spot where you actually come out after beating Rellana. I think this is where you pick up the map for this area. Okay, but we are gonna go this way. All right, not this way, sorry, right, and right through these guys to touch the castle gate over here, so that I'm gonna go between his legs. Yeah, we're gonna go between your legs, buddy. Haha. Yeah, so this is basically how you will unseal the passage or the door which leads to the stone coffin fissure, which was the main target or main goal of this video. Okay, so once you reach this spot, guys, the message is going to pop up on your screen. Okay, and then you can just, if you've already made your way to this point, you can just go to the stone, the fissure. You'll actually be going to the fissure site of grace. Okay, and then you'll see that the seal will come off from that opening, and then just gotta run a little bit to get to the stone coffin fissure, and then you can check out that area. I know it's been a long video, but I hope it is explaining a lot of things, and I hope you guys get something out of it and it helps you guys. But yeah, this is it for this one. Until next time, happy gaming, take care, and bye bye.